At the bank, we have very high standards that we have to go by. Accordingly, at our annual Christmas banquet, we strive to provide you with the finest after-dinner entertainment available. However, those performers were already booked elsewhere, so once again, we were forced to compromise our standards and engage tonight's featured artist. His singing talent is in the same league as big stars like William Shatner and Tiny Tim. Those of you that attended last year's banquet are sure to exclaim, "Oh no, not him again." But ladies and gentlemen, fresh from his recent appearance in Bronson, please welcome Garrett Grantham.
Well, howdy folks, and Merry Christmas to y'all. It's great to be here again with y'all at First National Bank of Livingston. I begged and pleaded with Corky, please don't ask me to do this again, but he couldn't find anybody else. So anyway, I am really glad to be back here in Polk County. And it looks like some of y'all that I met last year managed to hang on to your jobs somehow. I don't know how, but managed to stay with the bank, and you're back for another year. Well, congratulations on that. We're both back. Now, for last year's show, President Corky gave me 12 months to prepare. This year he gave me 1 month to prepare. Now, I'm not real good at math, but by my calculations, this year's show should be exactly about 1/12 as good as last year's show. Now, that's just a rough estimate, but we're going to find out here as time goes on how that works out. But the expectations are very low, and that's really good for me. I mean, I don't. The bar is pretty low, so that's good. Now, during this past year, I've been in the studio recording songs for my next album. Now, the name of that album is Plaintiffs and Platitudes for the Plumb Pitiful. Now, it has a lot of really tear-jerker, cry-in-your-beer type songs about lost love and all that. Now, some of the song titles, one of them is You Done Tore Out My Heart and Stomped That Sucker Flat. Next one is I'm so miserable without you, it's almost like having you here. You got to think about that one. That's one of those double intenders. Now, another one that should be a real big song for me is called You Stuck My Heart in an Old Tin Can and Shot It Off a Log. But then I think the real big hit is going to be The Next Time You Throw That Frying Pan, My Face Ain't Going to Be There. So, those are all love songs. You know, love has its ups and downs, and those are mostly the downs. But my first story tonight, my first song tonight, first of all, before I sing the song, I need to ask, is there any law enforcement in the room? Hello? Raise your hand if you're law enforcement. Uh-oh. Well, good night, folks. It's just been great. No, this is all just done in the spirit of fun. But something happened to me down here when I was out here on Highway 59 the other day. I'd like to share it with you. I was cruising along. I have a camo 1972 Chevrolet pickup truck. I was headed out to my deer lease. Hammer down, pedal to the metal. When out of nowhere, he suddenly appeared in my rear view mirror. Yes, it was your friend and mine, that guy that has the Christmas lights on his car. He even has the Christmas spirit, I guess, because he had those blinking Christmas lights on his car and the siren going. So I'd like to do a little song in tribute to the guy who enforces the law. That's the Polk County Mountie. Now, y'all have to pardon me. I have to tune my guitar. That's close enough. Okay. Some of y'all have never been down in southeast Texas too much. I'm going to tell you all a little story, so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Down there, things are generally fine, but they got a fellow down there that keeps everybody in line. Down in southeast Texas, out on Highway 59, parked in the grass just beyond the overpass, ready to present you with a fine. Polk County Mountie, looking for a bounty. If you're going over 71, you know it's gonna bust you with that radar gun, oh yes. And then you're gonna pay. Every time I'm driving Polk County, speeding on my way through the thicket, along comes the Polk County Mountie and gives me a darned old ticket. Polk County Mountie, looking for a bounty. If you're going over 71, you know it's gonna bust you with that radar gun, oh yeah. He's got you in his sights. He's got you dead to rights. And he's gonna sock it to you. Sock it to you. In Livingston, you better behave yourself. You better straighten up and slow down. You better keep your pedal away from the metal, or the Mountie will be driving you downtown. Polk County Mountie, looking for a bounty. If you're going over 71, you know it's gonna bust you with that radar gun, oh yeah. He's gonna sock it to you. He's gonna sock it to you. Thank y'all very much. You know, I just have to say that seriously, I do support our law enforcement officers, I do. And not just financially through my speeding tickets. Okay? I'm serious. When I say that I would encourage everybody, use the designated driver if you need to. Don't text and drive. This is the serious part of my program. Obey all traffic laws and just plain old drive friendly. You know, we see the signs, or used to be, drive friendly, and it still applies. So drive friendly out there, folks. I'm also in favor of the red light cameras. You know, one of the best pictures ever taken of me was taken by the red light camera down at 59 and 105 in Cleveland. It's framed on my mantle.